Hello and welcome to our exploration of the Zone-to-Zone trip and its implementation. In this video, we'll guide you through the process, starting with the login. Once logged in, click on Book Trip from the menu. Here, you'll notice our pickup address as well as the destination address. Let's start by understanding what a zone-to-zone trip means. In a zone-to-zone trip, passengers are transported from one specific area to another, such as famous landmarks, railway stations, bus stops, and more. This type of trip often has a fixed pricing system based on the zones covered, rather than a metered fare that considers distance and time. Zone-to-zone trips serve various purposes, including providing a consistent fare structure, following specific routes, and applying charges based on designated zones. Recognizing its efficiency, predictable pricing, and suitability for specific travel patterns or routes within a defined area is essential. However, to create a zone-to-zone trip, the zones must first be set in the admin panel for the particular cities concerned. Only then can we set the pricing for that city and service type. So, the initial step is to ensure that zone pricing is added in the admin panel. Once that's taken care of, we can begin to start a zone-to-zone trip. Look at the destination later and add stop options. For a zone-to-zone trip, we can define our first zone as pickup address, which could be, for example, the Marion Conservation Area. Next, we define our second zone as destination address, such as Maclay Home. Here we've set our first zone, and this is our second zone. Moving forward, we'll select the type of service, and then choose the service type again. You'll then be able to see the estimated cost and nearby drivers. Finally, you can view the estimation to complete the process. Here we can see the estimated rate. And this section explains our zone trip, distance fare, and time fare. You can observe here our first zone, where one of the pickups occurs, and another is our second zone. The price is determined based on these zones, and the admin can set the applicable rates. We calculate these rates, which you can view here. Furthermore, we can also see the distance and the time factors. This is our zone pricing, which is fixed. Moving on, we are going to select the vehicle types. You can see that our selected type is a sedan. Other options include rental, rideshare, or open zone. When we select for a ride now, we can only apply the zone price, excluding rental, rideshare, or open ride options. Next, we'll discuss the payment modes available, which include cash, card, and wallet. Whether you want to pay by card, cash, or wallet, all these options are available. Here, you can see the card payment option. If you wish to add another card, you can also do so here. Additionally, we offer a bidding option. Currently, we are not utilizing bidding, which would allow customers to negotiate the price, but it is available if needed. You can also view special offers. If you have a promo code, you can apply it by clicking the Apply button. You also have the option to directly add your promo. Finally, we will proceed to the next step, which involves choosing between a ride now or scheduling for later. We're selecting Right Now because we have not scheduled the trip, so we click on Right Now, and here we can see the fixed rate. The fixed rate is determined by our zone-to-zone, which is set by the admin. You can also find this in the admin panel, where fixed zone-to-zone trips are added. Then, you can click the Yes button to set the price as fixed. If you click the No button, the price will vary according to the time and distance. Here, we're going for years, so the zone price will be applied. We wait for a driver acceptance. Once our driver accepts, we proceed to the next step. You can see the driver details like the driver's name, the driver's number, and the driver's rating. You also have the option to chat with the driver. You can see the vehicle name, the license plate number, and you can view the pickup address, the destination address, which spans from one zone to another. The zone pricing is also visible here, and you can opt for the fixed rate for zone-to-zone trips. Additionally, you can see our Service tab and choose your payment gateway. If you want to change it, you can review and change your payment method by clicking. Lastly, you can see the trip status, which indicates whether it's created and accepted, as we wait for the driver to start the trip and arrive at our location. The driver has arrived at our location, and our trip has started. While we were waiting, the driver remained on standby, and now we can see on the screen that our journey has officially begun. Next, take a look at the split payment mode. If you wish to split your payment with friends, that option is available. As our 2-hour trip nears its completion, we can see the status of our journey updating in real time. From created to driver accepted, driver en route, and finally, driver arrived at our location. Upon trip completion, you can verify all the details by clicking the appropriate button. Here you can review the correct charges, including if zone-to-zone trip pricing has been applied, tax charges, other miscellaneous charges, and the customer payment method, whether it's paid by wallet or another method. You will be able to view the status of your trip, including when it was created, when the driver accepted it, when the driver started heading towards you, and finally when the driver arrived at the location. Upon completion, you can see all the details of the trip, including the driver's name, their contact number, your pickup location, and your destination. You'll also be presented with the pricing details and have the ability to view the service route on the map, highlighting the distance from pickup to destination, which we can define as a zone. To finalize everything, you click on the Submit button, which allows you to resubmit the invoice, rate your driver, give them a rating, add a tip, and leave comments on their service. Remember, the tip and comments options are available when paying by card. Once you're ready, click on the Submit button to complete your journey, and with that, our zone-to-zone trip is finished. I hope you now have a clear understanding of how the zone-to-zone trip flow works. Remember to add your zone in the admin panel for this to apply. What can be priced will be applied on our website. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have understood this flow. We appreciate your time. Thank you.